Hey guys, I get so many questions every single day in person and online from you guys about compression clothes. And so I wanted to come on here and just give you guys a quick rundown showing you what I like to wear, some of the things that I recommend. However, please be aware that there are specific compression clothes based on what style of clothing that you're wearing, what brands you need, if you need medical grade compression or something specific for lipedema. There's all kinds of options out there. So these are just a few things that I pulled out of my closet. I do not have lipedema, so I don't have any of those medical grade compression clothes to show you guys. But if you need some assistance with brands, just send me a DM. I'm happy to share my information with you guys. But this is what I wear every single day, and I just got these on Amazon. And you've probably seen the ads for these. It's like hey, wear this to fit really skinny inside of your clothes that are too tight. And on the commercials, it looks really kind of like BS because they show these girls who are like barely fitting into pants and tops, and then they put this compression suit on, and then they put on their clothing and they fit like with extra room. So I was like, yeah, I'll try the gimmicky thing sometimes just to see if it works. And this one actually did, and I was really impressed. And so I highly recommend these bodysuits. I'm finally almost to my weight loss and body contouring goals for myself. If you know me, you know I was in a major car accident 2 years ago, and I actually gained over 100 pounds. So I went from a size 5 to a size, I don't even know, but it was very depressing. And I've actually lost over 100 pounds more than 5 different times in my life. So my weight loss journey has been exactly that, a journey. And every time that I think I'm almost there, something happens that throws me back into a state of struggle. And so some of the best things to understand when it comes to your weight loss goals and any lymphatic goals that you might have is that it is not a destination, it is a journey. And a big part of that journey is being able to implement the tiny lifestyle changes every single day along the way that help keep you moving forward so you don't experience those pitfalls like I have so many times in my life. And if you have been on a weight loss journey for a while, I'm sure you have experienced that as well. It's a very unfortunate but common story. And so these micro lifestyle tips that I share with you guys help keep your body and your lymphatic system and your weight loss and your body contouring goals moving in the right direction so that even if you do slide back a little bit, it's so much easier and faster to get back on track because your body your lymph has memory, just like your muscles have memory. So when you're doing the right lifestyle tips, you are repatterning that memory, your body's memory, to be more in your favor instead of working against you. So now, instead of like the uphill struggle of things being so difficult all the time, there is a point where it gets downhill easy because your body is working for you instead of against you. And all of these micro lifestyle tips are designed to help you achieve that. And one of the biggest ones is the compression clothes. And so I love these bodysuits, like I was saying. I wear them all day, every day. The best thing about compression clothes as a woman, well, there's 2 things. First, you do not have to wear a bra. So please, please, please do not wear a bra when you are wearing any kind of a compression top, whether it's the bodysuit or the tank top, like I'll show you in just a second. Anything like that, if it's the right size for you, you should not be wearing a bra because it's going to create too much lymphatic restriction around some crucial lymph areas, and that actually blocks the entire system from draining. So everything in the lymphatic system drains towards the left side of the sternum. The breasts and the armpits are huge lymph areas. Plus every single organ, including our gut, all has lymphatic fluid and organs and ports and pathways going on in here. So if this is not draining, all of a sudden our entire body starts getting stagnant and filling up like a balloon. So of course we're holding more weight, which is usually fluid, toxins, and pressure, not the yellow blubbery fat that you see online that's super hard to get rid of. It's usually just a combination of fluid and pressure from the lymphatic system. And as we can drain that and then retrain your lymphatic memory not to hold in those old places anymore, all of a sudden we can achieve our weight loss and body contouring goals so much easier and faster than we could before. And so wearing something like the bodysuit underneath your clothes every single day really helps at the end of the day when you go to get undressed or take a shower, where you don't feel so frumpy. It helps things stay tight and contoured and draining lymphatically, so you feel much better at the end of the day, which we all love that and need that. There are, however, other styles of compression clothes depending on your needs. So I like to wear these because, like I said, I am almost to my body contouring and weight loss goals, not quite. But if you are trying to target the inner and outer thighs here, you do want coverage there. So this bodysuit actually comes in two different styles. There's the thong, and then there is the shorts. And so if you are trying to target the inner thighs and outer thighs at all, or underneath the glutes, you want to make sure that you are wearing the compression clothes to cover those areas. And so you can, like I said, get the bodysuit that has that connected. You can get them separately. So I just get these at Target. There's a lot of great ones on Amazon. You just want to make sure that you're wearing the right size. So you don't have to necessarily size down, but you don't want it to be so tight that you can't breathe, that you're uncomfortable, but you don't want it to be loose like a regular pair of leggings or shorts. You want to feel the compression. And for women, you want to lift up the girls, make sure they're central, and make sure the fabric is underneath the breast tissue so that the breasts are not being smashed down. You want to lift them up and bring them more central so they're not outsplayed to the side. That's going to help the drainage as well as reshaping and naturally lifting the breasts, which is amazing, not just for shaping and aesthetic purposes, but the heaviness of the breasts starts to go away when that's lymphatically draining correctly. And so all of our neck and shoulder posture, all of that tension from the bra strap area, all of that starts to disappear when we have the right lymphatic drainage happening through the breast area, as well as the right support for the breasts. And so these are just separate shorts. You want to make sure they're high-waisted. Everything, like I said, drains towards the left side of the sternum. And so if the fluid, for example, if I'm only wearing the shorts, or I'm only wearing the leggings, or a lot of my clients only wear the socks, the fluid is being pushed to the top of the garment, and because it's not going all the way to the drainage point, as soon as you take the garment off, most of that fluid is going to fall back down and resettle. So you're really actually not accomplishing very much, maybe like 10% of what you're trying to accomplish when you're only wearing the one garment and the fluid is not able to go all the way to the top. So you want to make sure that you are pushing all of that fluid to the left side of the sternum as much as possible. The compression clothes, the dry brushing, any kind of light lymphatic massage, which I will be teaching you guys that here soon, so stay tuned for more self-care tips when it comes to how to drain your own lymph. But any kind of light massage, the dry brushing, the compression clothes, all of these things, when done correctly, helps squeegee all of that fluid to the drainage point so that it stops resettling and causing pain, weight gain, inflammation, and all of the undesired symptoms that we're trying to get rid of. So make sure that your waists are high-waisted. Here's an example of the leggings. So these are just full leggings, and they do have that high waist. So they come to about the bottom bra line. And you do want them to go all the way to the ankles. If you can find one that has the strap so that it hooks underneath your heel, if that's not uncomfortable for your feet, it will massively help if you have cankles or shelving from lipedema around the ankles, or if the ankles are a problem area for pain or symptoms. And then the last thing that I want to show you guys here as far as compression that I have on hand is the wide strap tank top. So if the bodysuits are not your jam, no worries. I did just get these at Target, but again, there's lots of great options on Amazon. I do recommend, if it's your first time, trying a few different brands, trying a few different sizes on Amazon. That way you can just send back whatever you don't like and you can find the exact right fit and style for you and your needs. But these thick strapped tank tops go great with the shorts or the leggings. So again, we want that coverage and that fluid to be pushed all the way to the left side of the sternum. So I'm not going to stop with just the shorts or the leggings. I'm going to make sure I pair that with this wide strap tank top so that I'm getting as much coverage as possible. Again, for women, the other benefit to all of these compression clothes is you look amazing underneath your clothes. It helps hide any like fat rolls, loose skin, anything like that that's bulging, sagging, hanging, anything that we're embarrassed or ashamed of. These bodysuits and the right compression clothes can truly, truly make a difference in how confident and comfortable you feel, so you can start pulling out some of those favorite things that you had to stash in the back of your closet because they didn't quite fit just right. These things can really help get you there. So good luck on your weight loss, body contouring, and lymphatic journeys. And I'm always here to support you, and stay tuned for your next tip.